Hello. Again, we are making tabletop sculpture. Very simple, very small things on our tabletop. Now, we will continue working with simple geometrical forms and shape them into some meaningful objects, like houses, for example, like here. This is a Hanukkah, which is a untraditional way of making a very traditional Jewish candle holder for 8 candles and 1 in the middle, which is used to celebrate the Hanukkah holiday. And you see that it is made of rectangles, cylinders, cones, and some other geometrical forms that I already showed in the previous lesson. So let's just go on and go one by one through all of them and create all the details that you see here that maybe I didn't show in exactly in the previous class. So when I'm making a for example a tower like this, so I'm hitting and pressing and making a rectangular shape which is more like a longer or higher than wider. And what are the interesting points here? What to pay attention at? Well, how to hit. For example, if I want it to be a little bit lower, then I will hit it more, but it got some angle, so I will hit it from the other side and it will straighten up and become more like a cube. But I want it to be really high, so I am going along the four planes and it becomes really high. You see, I am going just by one hit and it already like 10 or I don't know 20 times, and it is already really a tower. So now how do I make these well, first of all, the hole for the candle. If we were talking about candles, well, I have here some kind of stick. It is very thin. It's maybe like a birthday candle. By the way, for Hanukkah we use the same type of candles as well. Anyway, we will have to make the hole bigger than the candle itself, because when the clay dries up, it gets smaller. So however the stick is, I have to turn it so that the hole is bigger. You see, well, how do I do this? Well, I'm not turning the stick like this. No, this will not help. I am not turning the stick like this. This will make a conical hole, you see, which is narrow at the end, like below, and wide only on the top. I am taking this stick strongly with my fingers, and I am doing this circular motion. I am pushing the walls out, and my stick is still vertical, you see. Okay, now if you feel like this movement, then you will see that the stick wants to roll along the wall of this hole. And this is very good, because actually you cannot just turn it like this, but to roll it along the wall. You see, it rolls, and so the hole becomes even, smooth, and round. Try it on several sides, several sizes, and you will see it's a very fulfilling movement when you understand that your stick actually rolls inside the hole. You see? So okay, now I have a place for the candle, and when the clay sets while drying, the hole and the clay itself will be about from 6 to 10% smaller, which is quite considerable amount. So if you make just a hole, then after firing the stick won't fit inside. But here it will fit, this will fit, and maybe I think that the standard Hanukkah or birthday candle will also stick. So, and what else shall we do here? We will repeat what we already learned at the end of the last lesson, of the last series. Not in the end, in the middle. Anyway, I am making this this line here with, how do I make? It is just a line. It is not anything three-dimensional. So I can make it like this with my simplest tool, wooden knife, and I just go over it. How do I make it on the same level? I am looking at this point and I am turning it and doing the same parallel here. You see? Parallel to this plane. Then, but I fit into this side line, and then I transfer this line. I prolong it. I continue it to the next one, to the next plane. Okay, we've got this, and well, it's not the same, but that's the whole point. I love it that you all the time you're getting something else. And well, what else? Well, maybe windows. If it's a tower, then let's make windows. For the windows, I have some other stick which is square, and well, to make this exactly design, I will go with this edge. You see, if I press this edge into the clay, then I will have some kind of horizontal hole, horizontal depression, which will designate some kind of windows. Yeah, why not? Let's make it from all the sides. Well, it's not a real tower. I haven't seen towers with windows like this, but it looks really nice, you see. So, well, again, if speaking about this one, it has some marks on the top, and I will do the same with this, with the same rectangular square stick, just making marks here, 3 or 4 marks. It doesn't really matter. Well, for me it doesn't matter. Maybe for you it will matter how many of them and if they are exact or not. Now, well, you see, I have it a little bit more edged. The edges are sharper than here. Well, that's because I hit it against the table strongly, or maybe because my clay here is softer than it was when I did the previous one. That's it. the tower is ready, and we'll make now something else in the next video.